Yo, what's up everybody? So before I go take a shower, I just quickly want to make a video on how I actually removed this entity attachment from me using Qigong. So there's 3 different techniques plus a concoction you can create. So before you do Qigong, it's best to have some warm liquids, and it's best to do this on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Because the warm liquids will help clean and detoxify your system. So adding these different elements when it comes to the physical, so you have this concoction I'll talk about, and then you have mixed in the exercises. It all just boosts the effect, and it can help you remove these entities. So in my instance, my entity is a family generational curse, you can say, and I wasn't actually bestowed this entity attachment until I was around 12 years old, and I had moved in with my grandma. I randomly got this random mark on my shoulder. No doctors could understand what it was. No Google result showed anything similar like it. And eventually I heard that spirits enter the body most easily through the shoulder blade, and it just so happened to be that is where my mark was. And so then I also learned that the left side of your body has to deal with your mother's side of the family, and your right side of the body has to deal with your father's. This is getting into the feminine and masculine poles of your body if you get into yoga and all that, Qigong. So I put 2 and 2 together. The mark being on my left side on my shoulder showed me that I had the karma to deal with my mother's side, and that this is an entity attachment. So I'm 27 now. I had this for like 15 years. I've always been very peaceful, calm, and quiet. And being on my mom's side of the family, there was a lot of yelling. There was a lot of just chaos for no reason. And I believe that it gave me entity attachment. And so I've done a lot of my own emotional work, where I went inside and I was like, okay, is these my emotions? Yeah, okay, let's learn how to master them. But then after a certain amount of time, it just recently just came across to me that there's no reason I should be this emotional. There's no reason I should be thinking, oh, she doesn't love me, blah, blah, all that type of shit. Too emotional when it comes to like being so shameful and guilty. That's not you. This is an entity attachment. So this stuff's real. And just a warning, like you may go into it with like, oh yeah, yay, let's do it. Like, yeah, let's cleanse myself out from entities. I don't have no entities. But it might come to the point on your spiritual journey where you realize, like, I got entities on me. Like, I'm too emotional. I shouldn't be this emotional right now. I keep putting myself in the wrong situation. I shouldn't be in this situation, whatever it may be. So here's what I did. So for 5 minutes, you stand up, tilt your pelvis forward. You basically want to stand in the proper Qigong stance. I'll link a video for you to learn how to do that. And you're just going to bounce. Relax your belly, relax the bottom of your spine, relax your neck, and just bounce for 5 minutes. The next one I did was I put my arms above me and I bounced. And basically you want to let the wrist be loose and heavy, because when it bounces like that, it's pushing the blood down into your lungs and heart. So all the energy now has a more sense of going down. So another 5 minutes on that one, and then another 5 minutes on the balancing the yin and yang forces. So you start with one hand above here at your forehead, third eye, all these different meridians and energy pathways here, and you slowly bring your hand down to your bladder, and then the left hand comes from the bladder and then up. So one hand starts at the bladder, another hand starts at the top here, and you just breathe slowly. And you move your hands slowly, imagining the chi running through your hands and balancing itself out. So let me just demonstrate that real quick so I don't leave you hanging. But I will leave links to in the description where I actually found these techniques. So again, 5 minutes of this. This is going to connect your magnetic field to the Earth's magnetic field, which is a very yin, feminine energy. So if you have to cleanse out your yin, feminine energies and you want to get more balanced in that sense, this is a great one to do. You know, if your entity is making you too yang, if your entity is making you too, too yang, too masculine, then yeah, this is a good one because it's going to help you activate, clear all energy blockages, but especially help you activate your magnetic field to the Earth's magnetic field. The next one, we put our hands up because now this is going to open up the lungs. It's going to push all the blood that's popping from the wrist straight down. This is like a very good, like forceful, but yet calm and easy energy blockage removage. And then the next one, after 5 minutes of that, you're going to do another 5 minutes of this one. It doesn't matter what inhale or exhale you do to move your hands. You don't have to like inhale and remove and move and then exhale and move. You just keep breathing very slow and naturally into your bladder, lower parts of your bladder. And for 5 minutes, you're just balancing out your yin and yang forces inside of you. And this is what I did, plus the concoction of warm liquids, which I'll explain in a second, every day until I felt clear. And I'm going to do it even today because it's beneficial for your allergies, it's beneficial for your asthma. It's been like, this is very high level secret techniques that didn't get released until very recently. So, you know, either you want to be under the manipulation of the entities that are controlling other people, higher power and government, or you're going to be under manipulation of the entities that are controlling you. So if you want to spiritually break free, you got to forget about the world and all their hierarchies, and you got to just get to know yourself. You got to be the master of yourself. So now the concoction I made was a warm liquids. I added every spice that I could in there. Garlic, onion, sea salt, cannabis mixed with honey and coconut oil with soy lecithin. I put paprika in there. I put cayenne pepper in there. I put black pepper in there. I put turmeric in there because the turmeric is very good anti-inflammatory. That's why I used it at first. And the black pepper mixed in with it helps the turmeric extract longer, so that way it doesn't go straight through. And also you need the fat in there, so coconut oil, because if you don't have no fats for your herbs to absorb into, it's not even going to go into your bloodstream. It's going to go straight through your body like nothing happened, and you won't experience it. So you got to mix it in with the fats. You could do coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. They're very medicinal. And then you add the turmeric, all the different spices. You need a little fats in there. I also put sea salt in there, Himalayan sea salt, because it has the minerals, but also sea salt is a good expectorant, meaning it's going to clear up your mucus. And you also need sodium, but also, you know, make sure if you have high blood pressure to watch how much sodium you're eating, so that way you need to do other techniques to actually balance out your high blood pressure, because your blood pressure is not able to get enough other nutrients, the electrolytes that you need, potassium, magnesium, sodium. I forget what else there is, but you know, definitely want to look into that. Dr. Berg is a good research tool for that, electrolytes. I'll link that as well. If I forget to link anything, remind me in the comments and I'll get to there, because sometimes I'm 9 minutes in here, I can't remember everything. I'm not going to go watch my video again because I got stuff to do. So just let me know. And then that's all I did. And then you have to do the meditation work as well. You know, you have to also, well, you could do it while you're doing the movements. You can imagine your energy unblocking and just becoming aware of like, whoa, this is like not me. There's a dark energy here. Like, this is definitely an entity. Like, it could be that, or it could also be your own darkness of your own mind. So you have to be able to discern this. Don't go crazy, because you can easily become crazy and think you know it all when it comes to this type of stuff. So just stay humble, stay grounded, and you got this. Any questions, anything that I can help you, let me know, because it's not fun when you're too emotional because of an entity. I'll leave it at that. My full love and support. Hit me up.